The dancer's life is a daily commitment to hard labor. Every day, a new effort to master the body.
Повыше. Так. Раз, два. Раз, два. Раз, два, три, четыре. Вправо. Два, три, четыре. Назад за поворот. Двигай. Три, четыре. Руки вниз. Алик, емкость легких измеряем, ребята.
Breath control is important for maintaining stamina.
Постепенно набирай, потянись, потянись, потянись и постепенно дуй, 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 дуй.
Ballet is concerned with expanding natural limitations, with training the body to do what it cannot do naturally.
Молодец, Алик.
Graduation is getting nearer. Everyone's energy is focused on mental and physical preparation. In the 1700s, Russian dancers were often possessions of the nobility. Many children trained at the Imperial Ballet School were orphans. Others were simply given up by their parents and adopted by the Tsar. When the Tsar's ballet company proved to be entertaining, other noblemen decided to train dance companies of their own. Many of the dancers were serfs, and some were expected to work in the fields when they weren't rehearsing or performing. Ballet has flourished because, whatever the outward condition, one thing has remained the same: the immense inner joy of the dancer. There is always the deep satisfaction of learning, of conquering, and of freeing oneself from an earth-bound state. The reward of mastering a movement is unparalleled delight. There are 80 ballet teachers at the Vaganova school. Some have retired as dancers, others are still active. Veniamin Zeman dances at the Mali Theatre in Leningrad. Not all the students will star at the Kirov or the Mali. A dancer who is not accepted by one of the great ballet companies may be sent to dance or teach in one of the distant republics, or he may be instructed to join a folk dance troupe. This is Zubkovskaya. She believes that ballet requires greater strength, perseverance, and moral fiber than any other art. was not until the mid-19th century that ballerinas began to dance en pointe, on their toes. Today in Leningrad, most ballet preserves a 19th century flavor. But there's a controversial new ballet at the Mali, Yaroslavna. It's based on a Russian legend, the Song of Igor's Campaign, in which Prince Igor and his tribesmen are attacked by Mongols. Their defeat plunged Russia into despair and darkness for many years. The choreographer, Vinogradov, is a graduate of the school. As artistic director at the Mali, he attracts graduates from the school and Kirov company because of the opportunities he affords them for experimentation, so rare in the Soviet Union today. In the days of the Tsars, only the rich could afford theater tickets. They were so hard to get that subscriptions to the ballet were included in people's wills. Today it's still very hard to get seats, but not because they're expensive, only because they're in constant demand. The story of Igor's campaign has been told many times in opera and painting and literature, but it's always been seen as a tale of glorious heroism. In this retelling, war is clearly hell. The ballet is not even named after Igor, the hero, but after his wife, Yaroslavna, who is represented as a tragic figure. Shostakovich had grave doubts about this ballet when Tishenko began to work on it. He felt there were some subjects that simply couldn't be expressed through ballet. After he saw Yaroslavna staged, he changed his mind. Angelina has been waiting to hear how Lena liked Yaroslavna. Lena was fascinated and found it very well danced, but the end she found terribly sad.
Только жалко, что он кончается плохо. Вот на тебе программку, посмотри, там есть содержание балета.
Sadness really isn't on her mind tonight, however. She and Angelina are invited to a party by their teacher, Zubkovskaya. famous Soviet dancer Ulanova has said ballet is the opposite of folk dance. Folk dance is simple and spontaneous and based on natural movements. Ballet is strictly disciplined and far from simple. Alec loves attention. Come on, Romeo. Alec's friends break the mood. And to another Romeo, that of the Prokofiev Ballet, staged here by Vinogradov at the Mali. Tamara Statkin, the star of Yaroslavna, dances Juliet. Ordinarily, the boys and girls of the school stay out of each other's sleeping quarters, but tonight Alec has gone over the wall.
Олег, что случилось? Почему ты там оказался? Что ты там делал?
Я к подруге ходил.
Alec pleads guilty with an explanation, but he knows what he did is forbidden.